Hello everybody, if you're tuning in, right now we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda, the Minish cap, along with Pokemon Sapphire. Now we have 4.1.0 on the top, 5.0.2 on the bottom, so yes, it does work from 4.0 up through 5.0.2. On top of that, I do have my PlayStation controller hooked up, so I'll be playing Pokemon with that. Save games are working, just so you know, so that's a great thing. Makes things a lot easier when it comes to organization and keeping your saves going. I do have Zelda here also. I'm going to show the save is working and the game is working good. Audio is working and saves are working. Remember that. I'm going to start up Zelda. Probably going to play a bit of Zelda first. Why not? Now, like I said, saves are working, so I'll just show that real quickly. Saving. Done. Quick as ever. Now, it's been a while since I played this game, so we're going to see how it goes. Remember, audio does work. I'm just not running it right now. I don't feel like it. But if you want to hear it for a second, there you go. It's working fairly well. No complaints there. Got the heart. The map is working, as you can see. The map is working good. It's good to have the menu working properly. Some emulators do have trouble with that. These guys are working on the roadway. I could probably squeeze through this way if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played this game. We gotta remember this is a fairly old game in my opinion. So we're gonna keep going down here. The map is telling us to go somewhere roughly this way. As long as we can keep going down, we should be okay. I do have tutorials on how to get Homebrew working, along with tutorials for the Homebrew App Store, along with there's some tutorials for some emulators. We got Game Boy Advance here, there's Game Boy Color, and there's PFBA, which is old arcade games, along with Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive, Sega Game Gear, all that good stuff. And I have tutorials for how to get those up and running too. So be sure to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, you know. It shows your support for this channel in general. And it does help out. Believe it does help out. I do dedicate a lot of time to this. And when you think about it, all the time I have dedicated, look how early I am in some of these games. It's about time I actually build up my own save file and get somewhere, make some progress. Seems like I'm going in the right direction from my understanding and from what I remember of this game. I'm going to switch over to Pokemon in just a few minutes. I won't take too long there. Just wanted to try and get to a certain spot before I did click over. Looks like we are having a little bit of a glitch right there with the effect going on. Whoa. Well, that's not too good. Let's leave this area and see if it fixes. If not, I may take the time to save. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there are artifacts and little things that don't work proper for the game. As you can see just there, I was having a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to try not to pause it for the time being in the game. I'm going to keep progressing where I need to. Oh, that doesn't help. See if I can keep going. I might have to do another section of this game blindly. That's always good. I'm going to go back a little bit for a second. I'm going to try and save the game at a more clear spot, somewhere where it might be a little more safe. I'm going to save right here before I enter this area. So I would advise probably saving here now that I'm seeing Some of these glitches are going to be worked out. Nothing's perfect, as I said. But we do greatly appreciate all the work that's gone into these emulators. I'm going to continue this way, see if that happens again. Now that I re-enter the world, if it did, I'm going to have to get past this part blindly. Maybe I can go through some of it. Kind of guess where I'm supposed to go. Because at this point, I really don't know for sure. Try pausing it, see what happens. So I'm going to have to get past this part. Kind of like I did in the last Zelda game. Kind of sucks, but we'll leave it at that then. I'll just go back to where I was. If I can. Try to anyways. There we go. Get out of this area for the time being. I'm not sure exactly why. I guess there is like a ghosting of the clouds or something in that area. It's supposed to be foggy, so that's probably why it's acting up. I'm going to save again just to be safe. So I can start back up where I was now. I'm going to take the time to play some Pokemon. And then after this, I might do, I think it's Metroid or something like that. So be sure to stick with the channel. I'm going to be doing some other tutorial videos and some gameplay videos. Oh, forgot, I'm using my PlayStation controller. We're going to put that back down. Use this PlayStation controller as I said. Now, this game's working pretty good. Audio's not bad. Even going into a battle, it's not too bad either. I turn that down because I don't feel like listening to it right now. Blazing. All I got is scratch right now. Gotta wait to get some more moves for my Pokemon. So far it's running pretty smooth. I gotta say, compared to a couple of days ago, this is running amazing. I'm gonna go up this way. If I had some Pokeballs, I'd be catching some Pokemon, but obviously and evidently I can't be doing that right now. In theory, it probably won't be too long before we see Super Nintendo and 64 on the channel. PlayStation 1, I wouldn't doubt it. PSP games probably will be in the works. It'd be good to play some God of War and things like that on the Nintendo Switch, no question about that. And the graphics and the screen size probably be amazing. And the capability, some people say the PSP, why not go and buy a PSP or a Raspberry Pi? Neither of them are capable of running Switch games. For one, don't forget it runs Switch games. For two, once we get up to PSP emulator, GameCube, the Wii, like the Raspberry Pi and the PSP can't really play those things. There was a new Raspberry Pi version that came out that can play PSP if I'm not mistaken. So it does have that. It's got potential. But right now, we're already doing what we need to. On an all-around system you can take around. The system does stay nice and cool. The battery life is amazing. It's probably better running this than it would be running a Switch game, Breath of the Wild or something like that. I'd say I've had these switches unplugged from the wall and running most of the day, which is a great thing to know that you can go out and about, use these, not have to worry. Once again, the top switch is running 4.1.0 and the bottom one is running 5.0.2. Just so you know, compatibility does reach between the two of them. Gonna heal up my Pokemon real quickly. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Let people know. If you have a friend, hey, why not teach them how to do it? Maybe get this up and running for them. It's a good idea. Why not? You know, in general, we pay for these devices. We should be able to do what we want to do. And that's what I'd say we're doing here. Taking some control over the things we own. Yes, there are tutorials for save games. You can back up your saves. Look up the checkpoint tutorial. I'm going to do a couple more. Then I'm probably going to get into another game. Next video is coming up right after this. So be sure to stay tuned to the channel. Leonidas is out. Peace.